name is Shanna Bieber, and I am the Executive Director of Literacy at the Louisiana Department of Education. This training video is designed to assist you in administering the paper-pencil version of the free DIBELS 8th edition materials available through the University of Oregon. It includes a model of how to administer each literacy screener, 2 opportunities for practice, and guidance on how to properly score the assessment. Administering a single universal screener is a crucial next step in setting student goals and monitoring the progress of their literacy development. On behalf of all Louisiana students and families, I thank you for being a part of this reading revival as we ensure all students are able to read.
We will now learn how to administer and score the DIBELS 8th edition literacy screener for grades K through 3. Throughout this presentation, we will be referring to information that can be found in the DIBELS 8th Administration and Scoring Guide 2023 edition found through the University of Oregon. The dynamic indicators of basic early literacy skills, also known as DIBELS, consist of a set of measures for assessing reading skills. DIBELS 8th edition offers 6 subtests designed to assess component skills involved in reading: letter naming fluency, phonemic segmentation fluency, nonsense word fluency, word reading fluency, oral reading fluency, and maze. These subtests are aligned to 4 of the 5 big ideas in reading identified by the National Reading Panel, including phonological awareness, phonics, fluency, and comprehension. Letter naming fluency is a standardized, individually administered test that provides a measure of risk for reading achievement. It is administered for students in the beginning of kindergarten through the end of 1st grade. For letter naming fluency, students are presented with a page of 100 uppercase and lowercase letters arranged in random order and are asked to name as many letters as they can. Students are given 1 minute to provide letter names. If a student does not know a letter name, the examiner provides the letter name and marks the letter name incorrect. Kindergarten students will be exposed to the 40 most commonly seen letters, while 1st grade students are assessed by 49 letters. These exclude uppercase and lowercase w and lowercase l. Please now refer to pages 53 to 56 of the Administration and Scoring Guide to learn about how to administer and score this measure. These include acceptable prompts, discontinue rules, along with scoring rules. You will now watch the administration and scoring of a letter naming fluency measure. Then it will be your turn to practice. You will have up to 2 opportunities to practice.
Good morning, Eleanor.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Let's do some letter naming. Here are some letters. Tell me the names of as many letters as you can. When I say begin, start here and go across the page. Point to each letter and tell me the name of that letter. If you come to a letter you don't know, I'll tell it to you. Put your finger here on the first letter. All right, ready? Begin.
O, R, W, V, C, M, O, L, H,
K. Keep going.
E, W E F A B C I D I Y N F S G P.
Stop. All right, ready? Let's begin. Remember, tell me the letter's name, not its sound.
R W V C M O L H.
Remember, tell me the letter's name, not its sound.
E W E F A B C I D I Y N F S G.
Stop.
We will now learn about phonemic segmentation fluency. Phonemic segmentation fluency is a standardized, individually administered measure of phonological awareness. It is a good predictor of reading achievement and is administered to students in the beginning of kindergarten through the end of first grade. Phonemic segmentation fluency assesses students' ability to fluently segment 2 to 6 phoneme words into their individual phonemes. In this measure, the examiner orally presents a series of words and asks the student to verbally produce the individual phonemes for each word. For example, if the examiner said sat and the student said sat, the student would receive 3 points for the word. After each response, the examiner presents the next word. Students are given 1 minute to segment the words into phonemes. This measure will draw from the 2,500 most frequent words. In kindergarten, the first 20% of the words will have 2 phonemes, while 80% is 3 phonemes. Moving into first grade, the first 13% of the words will have 2 phonemes, and then they increase in number of phonemes by every 8th word. At this time, please pause the video and refer to pages 57 to 64 in the DIBELS 8th Administration and Scoring Guide on how to administer and score phonemic segmentation fluency. You will now watch a model of administering and scoring this measure, and then you will have 2 opportunities to practice.
I'm going to say a word. After I say it, you tell me all the sounds in the word. So if I say am, you would say Let's try one. Tell me the sounds in it.
It.
Very good. The sounds in it are it. Okay, here's your first word. My.
I.
Year.
Year.
The. New.
U.
An.
U.
At.
At.
Mine.
I.
Wait.
U. A.
Made.
A. D.
Then. Both.
Both.
Chain. Man.
A.
Stop. You ready? My.
I.
Year.
Year.
The. New.
U.
An.
A.
At.
At.
Mine.
Mine.
Wait.
Eight.
Made.
Made.
Then. Both.
Both.
Chain. Man. Store. Stop. Here's your first word. Are you ready? My.
I.
Year.
Ear.
The.
The.
New. An. At. Mine.
I.
Wait.
Wait.
Made.
A. D.
Then. Stop.
We will now learn about nonsense word fluency. Nonsense word fluency is a standardized, individually administered measure of the alphabetic principle. It is seen as a pure measure of the alphabetic principle because vocabulary and sight word knowledge cannot play a role in recognizing nonsense words. It is administered to students in the beginning of kindergarten through the end of third grade. Nonsense word fluency assesses students' ability to decode words based on the alphabetic principle. For this measure, students are presented with a sheet of paper with nonsense words, such as sig or row, and asked to verbally produce the whole nonsense word or individual letter sounds. For example, if the stimulus word is hap, a student can say the nonsense word as a whole word, hap, or at, to receive 3-letter sounds correct. If the nonsense word was read as a whole, either initially or after sounding out, the student receives credit for the whole word read correctly. Students are given 1 minute to read or sound out as many nonsense words as they can. Please note that only phonetically regular letter combinations are used. In kindergarten, the CVC pattern is only used. Beginning in first grade, they will start with VC or CVC patterns. And then in the middle of the school year through third grade, they will move on to other spelling patterns. Here you will see the nonsense word fluency types through grades third grade. You will now pause this video to refer to pages 65 to 72 of the DIBELS 8th Administration and Scoring Guide to read how to administer and score nonsense word fluency. When you return, you will watch a model of administering and scoring this measure, and then we'll have the opportunity to practice up to 2 times.
All right, Eleanor, look at this word. It's a make-believe word. Watch me read the word. Hap. I can say the sounds of the letters. Or I can read the whole word. Hap. Your turn to read a make-believe word. Read this word the best you can. Make sure you say any sounds you know.
Mum.
That's right. The sounds are lum. Here are some more make-believe words. I want you to start here and go across the page. When I say begin, read the words the best you can. Point to each letter and tell me the sound or read the whole word. Put your finger on the first word. All right, ready? Begin.
Sep. Rup. Lan. Tup. Nen. Et. B. Som. Tig. Up. Ip. Nip.
Stop. All right. Begin.
Sep. Rup. Lan. Up. Tup. Non. Et. Het. B. Ben. Some. Tig. Tig. Up. Nup. Tum.
Ready? Begin.
Ep, sep, up, rup, now, up, up, et, het, bem, some, ig, up, nup, ep, nep, up, nup,
Stop.
We will now move on to word reading fluency. Word reading fluency is a standardized, individually administered measure of accuracy and fluency with lists of words. It is administered to students in the beginning of kindergarten through the end of 3rd grade. This subtest involves reading real words out of context and is a measure of accuracy and fluency in reading words that students should have been exposed to by this point in their literacy development. These words include words with irregular pronunciations, such as non-decodable words, as well as common words with regular pronunciations or decodable words. In word reading fluency, students are presented with a sheet of paper with real words and asked to verbally produce the whole word. Students must blend words to receive credit. In contrast to nonsense word fluency, no credit is given for individual letter sounds. Students are given 1 minute to read as many words as they can, and the final score is the number of words read correctly within 1 minute. Please pause the video and refer to pages 73 to 75 of the Administration and Scoring Guide on how to properly administer and score this measure. You will then watch a model of scoring and administering the word reading fluency measure with up to 2 times for you to practice.
All right, Eleanor, please read from this list of words. I want you to start here and go across the page. When I say begin, I want you to point to each word and read the best you can. If you get stuck, I will tell you the word so you can keep reading. Put your finger on the first word for me. Okay, are you ready? Begin.
By, and, but, has, air, a, in, off, 3, have, it, na, more, we, is, help, hold, bring, twoe, top, put.
Stop. Ready? Begin.
By, and but has
Are. Keep going.
A in off. I don't know.
Keep going.
Have it. No. More. We. Is. Help. Hold.
Stop. All right, ready? Begin.
By and but has are a in off 3 have it on more is help
Bring. Keep going.
12 top
We will now move on to oral reading fluency. Oral reading fluency is a standardized, individually administered measure of accuracy and fluency with connected text. It is administered to students in the beginning of first grade through the end of third grade. Oral reading fluency assesses a student's ability to read words in connected text. The examiner presents the student with a passage and asks the student to read the passage aloud for 1 minute. Words omitted, substituted, and hesitations of more than 3 seconds are scored as errors. Words self-corrected within 3 seconds are scored as accurate. The final score is the number of words read correctly within 1 measure. Please now pause the video and refer to pages 76 through 80 of the DIBELS 8th Administration and Scoring Guide. You will then watch a model of administering and scoring this measure, as well as have 2 opportunities for practice.
All right, Eleanor, please read this out loud. If you get stuck, I will tell you the word so you can keep reading. When I say stop, I may ask you to tell me a bit about what you read, so do your best reading. Start here. Are you ready? All right, begin.
Bobby was on his way home from school one day. On his walk, he saw
something
green in the snow. He stopped and stared. He thought he was seeing things. Green in the snow? It couldn't be what it seemed to be, could it? He bent down in the snow and quickly dug it out. It was a 5 dollar bill. He carefully smoothed it flat. He wondered if it was real money or just play money. It looked real. That made him feel good. This was his lucky day.
Stop. All right, ready? Begin.
Bobby was on his way home from a school one day. On his walk, he saw something green in the snow. He stopped and stared. He thought he was seeing things. Green in the snow? It couldn't be what it seemed to be. It could. He bent down in the snow and quickly dug it out. It was a 5 bill. He carefully smoothed it flat. He wondered if it was real money or just play money.
Stop. All right, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Begin.
Bobby was on his way home from a school one snow. He stopped and stared. He good. He was seeing things. In the snow. It couldn't be what it seems to be. It could. He
Stop.
We will now move on to our final measure, maze. Maze is a standardized group-administered measure of reading comprehension. It is administered to students in the beginning of 2nd grade through 3rd grade. The examiner presents students with a passage that has every 7th word removed and replaced with 3 options. The student is given 3 minutes to choose the correct word. This can be done whole class. In 3rd grade, the first and last sentence are left intact. And in 2nd grade, the first 2 sentences and the last sentence are left intact. The final score is 1/2 the number of overt errors subtracted from the number of maze words selected correctly within 3 minutes. Skipped items are treated as errors, but items not reached outside of the 3 minutes are not counted as errors. Please now pause the video and refer to pages 81 through 87 of the DIBELS 8th Administration and Scoring Guide.